And we back! I've been in this YouTube / NBA media game for a few years now. So I've met, chatted with, interviewed, became friends with a bunch of NBA players. And in today's video, I can only build a team of players that I've met or become friends with or interviewed. There's a lot of little things. So first thing, we gotta randomly select our team as we normally do. We're gonna stop at 3 and 2 and 1. We're running with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now again, these are the things. Oh my God, first overall pick. Is that the second time we got the first overall pick in the last like 2 weeks? So we locked in. Now it drafted me Luka. Unfortunately, I have not talked to Luka. So here are the things. I've had to met this person IRL, interviewed this person. We have to have some type of social interaction, and I'm talking social media. So I follow a lot of them. They had to follow me back, so they just have to know of the existence and have acknowledged what we do here. Now we've done this video a few years ago, and we've grown a lot since then. So the roster could look dramatically different. Let's see what they drafted. Is there anybody on this current team that we can count? The answer is Jalen Suggs. I interviewed Jalen Suggs with Chipotle right before the NBA draft. Thaddeus Young. I interviewed Thaddeus Young a few years ago, and that's it. Everybody else has to get traded, including Luka Doncic. But we got Luka Doncic. So who is the best player? Because we're just gonna throw Luka in the trade for the best player we've ever had interaction with. The answer is Ja Morant. I interviewed Ja Morant right after his rookie season. Anybody else? Zion Williamson, interviewed him as well. Donovan Mitchell. Okay, Trae Young, low key. Look at this. Tyrese Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox. Oh my God, my list is already full, baby. My list is already full. So, who do we go trade Luka for? I think we go for the best player. In this case, it's gonna be Ja Morant. And we strictly going off overall. Ja Morant is a 93 overall. Interviewed him after his rookie season. Now, I know there's a lot of things about Ja Morant that have come out over the last couple months. But when I interviewed Ja, he was cool as heck. And I mean, I can't say otherwise. Spencer Dinwiddie is also on the team with Ja. I did interview Spencer Dinwiddie. So I'll take Spencer Dinwiddie in this hypothetical trade. We got to get him back a player too. We'll give them back Kennedy Chandler. Are y'all just gonna accept this trade straight up? Can I somehow low-key get a pick in this? They pick is valuable. I forget the pick. Just give me. Okay. All right. Forget it. They already tripping. So we're just gonna go to the OKC Thunder, go get Ja Morant in a reverse trade finder, because that's the only thing that seems to work in this game. Luka and RJ Barrett for Ja and Klay Thompson. Now, unfortunately, I have not talked to Klay. I promise you one day I will. But okay, we'll do that trade. Even though we lose in the trade, technically, it is what it is. All right. Who is the second best player? It is Zion, technically, but I feel like he's going to be way harder to trade for. Tyrese is one of the easier players to trade for, but I guess we can run Tyrese at the 2 alongside Ja Morant. It's not like they take away from each other too much. But Donovan Mitchell recently followed me on Instagram like over the last couple weeks or so. So let's go talk to the Indiana Pacers about Donovan Mitchell. And if that falls through, then we'll go get Tyrese Halliburton. And those will be our 2 starting block players. So yeah, they won't Ja Morant. And we not at liberty to do that. So we got to figure something else out. Let's see what the Pacers got other than other than Donovan. Anybody else on this team that I can count? Dang, low-key? I'm talking about my roster decent. I guess it's not that decent. We got some top-end talent for sure, and we're appreciative of that. But I guess it ain't as good as we thought it could be. We'll give them Alperen Sengun on top of that. You give us back your worst player. In this case, is going to be Blake Wesley. Oh, no, you got to give me back some money. All right, so we'll take some money. We'll take a guy like Capella. Obviously, that's not going to be good enough. But that's why we also have Jalen Suggs is 3-star value. Bones Highland is 2-star value. So we give them Jalen Suggs. They say no. And then we also start throwing in these picks. 2.5-star pick for that one. 2-star pick for that one. 3 first-round picks plus these young players. And Klay Thompson still don't get the job done. Clint Capella's a little bit too good. But we do got to make up $12 million. So I don't know how we do that. This is how we do it. Boom. Deal is done. We got Rui Hachimura and what was that? Greg Brown? Yeah, it was Greg Brown. So our backcourt is Donovan Mitchell and Ja Morant. Pretty small backcourt, but they gonna make it work, man. They gonna make it work. All right. Now I'm gonna see if Trade Finder can help us out with the rest. We got our 2-star players. We got Reggie Bullock as our 3rd highest paid player, but we throw him with like Isaac Okoro, who's a young up-and-coming player. You know, might got 2.5, 3-star value on. 3.5 star. Nobody there. Nope. Okay, there's Tyrese, but we already got our backcourt, so we don't need to go trade for Tyrese. Dang, man. Hey, I thought this video I was about to have banger after banger after banger. I'm looking at every one of these trades. Now, one of these people classify as a part of the team, man. I'm gonna trade for Pascal Siakam now and use him in a trade piece with Bones Highland and that pick we just got, and hopefully that helps us out a little bit more. There's De'Aaron Fox, but again, okay, so why is everybody that I've had contact with a guard? That's what I'm finding out right now. Everybody's a guard. Where's the, oh, you know who I need to trade? Oh, Larry Marketer. Larry Marketer it could be a guy. Okay, all right, that's a good start. That could be a good start. Draymond Green. I did interview Draymond Green a couple years ago during the pandemic era. So let's start off with Larry Marketing, because I think Draymond Green low-key kind of be easy to trade for later. So they gave us back Miles Bridges, who we not messing with, so we'll throw him in the trade finder. Mikal Bridges. We do got wings. We do got wings, bro. We do got wings. Buffalo Wild Wings slogan right there. We do got wings. Miles Turner I interviewed. Miles Turner was my very first NBA interview. I feel like because of that, he should be on the roster. He was my very first NBA interview. I was nervous as heck interviewing Miles, bro. He was chill, though. He was chill. I let him know before we started, hey, this is my first interview, so you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, don't worry about it, bro. But the only thing is, the man is making $34 million. That's a lot of money for Miles Turner. We're going to pull off the trade, man. And Denny Abdia, we ain't interviewed or had conversations with. But Miles is on the team for now. I can't say he's going to survive. Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is one of the NBA homies. And when I say NBA homies, that means that we haven't met or hung out or anything, but we've had DMs and we've chatted like that. You know what I'm saying? We had interactions on Twitter and stuff. Like, we got NBA homies and we got homies. Those are different things. Like, if I got your real life phone number, it's past being called NBA homies. You know what I'm saying? I forgot he was all the way up to 87, bro. Yikes. Do I trade away Miles that fast? He was on the team for 26 seconds. I'm trading away Miles to give Mikal, because Mikal can run the 3, and then Larry can run the 4, and boom. Our starting lineup is kind of looking nice. I need some of those lower tier, I'm putting in quotation marks because I don't want to be disrespectful, like lower tier players, because we do have to pull out like a 10-man rotation in this one. Spencer Dinwiddie and a first-round pick. Now, Spencer Dinwiddie's making $20+ million, so I can't say he's safe around here. But we throw Spencer Dinwiddie, Vontae Graham, or Ousmane Deng. That's, oh, nothing pops up for that? Okay. I was going to say that's another max contract spot. Nothing pops up for that either. What the heck? All right, so there's something. Yeah, trade find is kind of being buns, so we going to do what we got to do. I'm going to go out there and sign some people in free agency, hopefully flip those people for first-round picks like PJ Tucker, Moose, Mike Muscala. Is there anybody in here that I've chatted with before? Duncan Robinson, Joe Johnson, George Niang. Okay. That's kind of it. Let's just sign more people. And let's hope that these GMs around here will take some not bad contracts, but some relatively bad players in exchange for first-round picks, like bringing in Jingling Joe and bringing in Max Strus in a top 3 protected pick. Max Strus used to play here in Chicago, and he played in Chicago when I was a season ticket holder, when I was there for almost every home game, and I never watched him play. And then he went on to Miami and turned into at least a solid NBA player. And I'll just think to myself, he could have been a solid NBA player here in Chicago, but he didn't. You know, he needed to go somewhere else. He culture, yada, yada, yada. You know how it be. All right, so we got nearly another max spot. So we got to go out there and figure out who that player is. It should be a center. I mean, again, it could be Miles bringing him back. But who is the best center that I've had some type of conversation, interactions with? And I'm not talking, like, I've talked to Bam, but it was at NBA Media Day, and that's a little less personal. When I talk about interviewing players, I mean like sit down, me and them. And this, it had to be like 15 other people there. So I'm not counting the Bam Adebayo or even the Sabonis one, because even we chatted, but it was like one question, Rudy Gobert. But that's a lot of money for Rudy Gobert, so I'm going to keep it moving. And yeah, bro, I've not talked to many centers. I have, like, dang. Are there any power forwards that we can move over to center? Evan Mobley. Yep, Evan Mobley for sure. Jaren Jackson Jr. Yep. Okay. All right, we can put together something. Draymond Green, again, I mentioned earlier, but I mean, with his contract at $25 million and him only being, what was that, an 83 overall, I just don't think it's worth. What y'all want about Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert is going to help you win a ton of games. So we give them Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, that already, they might accept that deal if they're one for the contracts not matching. And then we'll give you Vontae Graham. They want a second-round pick, and they're giving me a first. They say, please take Rudy Gobert off our hands. We'll do it. We'll take it. And I can't say you're safe, though, Rudy, but we'll take the trade for now. We're going to throw you with Ousmane Dieng and then your own first-round pick from the Magic. That might be able to get us something like, okay, there's Miles again. And they also giving us Val, who we could trade in a different trade. I'm going to try to pull off a trade to get Jaren. Rudy Gobert, I'm probably going to move you, but we got 4 first-round picks. If those picks ain't enough, to get. There we go. We only took 2. So I moved Jaren over to the 5. Boom. And now our new starting lineup is Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, Larry Marketing, and Jaren Jackson Jr., who's wearing the number 41, which is a number that you can wear, but probably not a number you should wear, other than, you know, because if your name ain't Dirk or if your name ain't Wes Unseld, then you probably shouldn't be wearing number 41. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but you get me. Now what I need to do is find some of the younger players, because those younger rookie contract players can really help us out. So let me just go through this list again. Anthony Edwards, whoa. His contract is going to be, it's his trade value. These 2 players' trade value is going to be crazy, but both of them are eligible for today's video. I'm going to go talk to the 76ers about somebody named Duncan Robinson in 1 pick, Ousmane Dieng in no picks, get Terrence Mann in there, Denny Avdija in no picks, Joe Ingles in no picks. Beautiful. All right, so that's done. John Wall is also on my list, and John Wall and 2K Simulation is low-key ridiculous. Now, he be coming off the bench for us, but if you look at his numbers in 2K Simulation, he be going federal. So we'll do that. Who else is on this list? Corey Kispert, small forward, 6'6". We'll try to trade for you, Corey. Denny, 1 overall difference, but I've never met Denny or talked to Denny, so cool. We got a first-round pick in that as well. So now I think we got a solid 8-man rotation. We got to fill it out completely, but it's a solid 8-man. Gary Payton, I've never. See, sometimes I be forgetting some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think so. I feel like that would be one I remember. Pat Connaughton. See, but Pat Connaughton I have, but I forgot about it until this exact moment. After his slam dunk participation, I interviewed him like the day after. And he was a very cool dude, but he's getting traded. He's getting traded for sure. I was waiting for the perfect trade and it materialized. I traded all the way up to Drew Holiday, and Ousmane Dieng been sitting on the roster. And I knew with his value, he was going to be able to bring us something. We get into Indiana Pacers. Both of these dudes we've either interviewed or become friends with. And now Tyrese is a super 6-man. I don't know what to say other than that. Our center position looks great between Jaren Jackson Jr. and Miles Turner. And now I ain't got to figure out like backup shooting guard. And that might be it. Like, our bench is not going to be great. I was just looking through the entire NBA. There's not a lot of like high quality role players that are, that fits our talents. But it's got to be a shooting guard out there other than Anthony Edwards, who we don't have the assets to get. Or do we? I'm adding back to the list. I don't know. I'm going to try it, but I can't say for sure that we got it. I'm going to say that we don't, but I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, I'm going too far for my liking. I had Jalen Suggs earlier, but his trade value is crazy. Alex Caruso's a good one. I interviewed him on this channel. Well, kind of. Whatever. Is there a point? Derrick Rose. D-Rose, baby. I might go get Derrick and move him over to the 2. He's making 14 M's, though. I forgot about that part. That 14 M's make it a lot more difficult. While, like, Alex Caruso's making, 9? It's a lot easier to trade for Alex. And Alex is 2 inches taller and really does play shooting guard, small forward, while Derrick Rose, we'd have to change the position. So I guess we go talk to the Suns after we talk to the Hornets. Because I got to try. I got to try to get Anthony Edwards again. His value is going to be crazy. $10 million. So in this potential trade, we'd have to throw... Oh, never mind. We ain't got nothing. Let me go sign some players in free agency to fill out our roster. There's no way we get Anthony Edwards. So, yeah, let's go settle for Alex Caruso. We'll take it. Reverse trade finder said, nah, y'all ain't got nothing. He's Alex Caruso, not Michael Jordan. There's got to be something on our roster that's worth Alex Caruso. $9 million. Let's see what we got in that. Oh, that's why our contracts don't match. That's what it is. It's the contracts, because Corey Kispert, Bo, John Wall, and all of these dudes are here. Maybe that's dead. Do I throw Jaren? Is there somebody better than Jaren that we can get that fits the challenge? Probably not. First of all, I do want to say Jaren is the right fit, but I'm going to go with my heart on this one, and hopefully it don't come back to bite me. I'm trading Jaren away for DeMar DeRozan. All right, DeMar DeRozan is on the team now. Why did I do that trade? I don't really know. I do not really know why I did that trade. Now that I think about it, it wasn't the move. Because DeMar is just coming off the bench. Bottom 10 worst trades we've done, but we did it, and we can't go back anymore on it. So I got a couple more first round picks and a couple players making minimums. There's got to be people around the edges like Emmanuel Quickley. Oh my God! See, that was a player I forgot. What I was trying to say is we interviewed him the day after the NBA draft. Such a cool dude. Yeah, I can add him to the team now. And now we just go into the spot now where it's like, is there anybody here that fits? I need another center. I had an amazing center core with Jaren and Miles, and now I just have Miles. There's no Jaren anymore. Again, don't roast me. As long as we win the championship, none of that even matters. As long as we win the championship, that trade won't matter. Will we win the championship? I don't know. Only time will tell. Like, we need a cheap center. The only guy that I can think about off the top of my head is our guy Mezzi, 76 overall, and every Dwight Howard, but like he's a 76 as well. So it's not like I'm Isaiah Hardenstein. So like all of the centers that I know are not high overalls. Alex Len in the second. Dude, I could trade for LeBron right now. I ain't got to that rank though. I ain't there yet, Bron. But Bron is just sitting in the trade finder for Mikal and Larry Marketing. They got me thinking, is there anybody else I should just throw in the trade? DeMar DeRozan and Mikal. How about that one? LeBron's there again. Anthony Edwards is there, but we don't win this trade because Bam doesn't fit. LaMelo Ball does fit. Now, I'm not doing this trade because it's a downgrade for this one-year challenge, but I did meet LaMelo way before he was in the league and stuff. There's De'Aaron Fox. We went to what the heck was the league name that LaMelo played in before he came to going overseas and stuff? It was ran by LeVar. I do not remember the name of that league, but they had their all-star game here in Chicago, and they invited me out, and I got to talk to LaMelo for like, it was legit like 40 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But it happened. It happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he fits. It's part of the challenge, but it's not worth. Trade find is crazy right now. Imagine if I've met one of these two dudes. I mean, easy trade to do, but we haven't. I'm gonna have to trade John Wall. We just got too many point guards. We got Tyrese and we got Ja and Donovan Mitchell who can run some point guard. We don't need that many PGs. We need to find that center that's not, because Chimezie we traded for, but he's so worse than like the rest of the rotation and don't even make sense to get him minutes. Now the DeMar DeRozan trade looks even worse because we need more big play and I traded for a wing. I'm just gonna have to trade DeMar DeRozan and hope. Let's try to do the reverse Uno card thing and say, hey, you know that trade we did a couple minutes ago? Can we get it back? Yeah. I'm sorry, DeMar. I went with my heart, and my heart was wrong. I needed more big man play, so we traded back for Jaren. They got Jaren coming off the bench. I don't care as long as you get a lot of minutes. We're going to take John Wall's minutes away and give them to Bo. And our bench is Tyrese, Emmanuel Quickly. Again, that's kind of small. And then Bo and Jaren Jackson Jr. One more wing would help. Who's a guy? Let's go. And it ain't got to be a good wing. Just another guy that can soak up some minutes at the wing position. I mean, low-key, it's probably Corey Kispert. Yeah, it's probably going to be a Corey. Take those minutes away from John Wall. Give them to Corey. Because he's the best, highest overall player available left that's a wing that I can use. So, you know, Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, Larry Marketing, and Miles Turner. Off the bench, we have Tyrese Halliburton, Jaren Jackson Jr., Emmanuel Quickly, Corey Kispert, and Bo. Is that good enough to win a championship? Let's see. If we don't win a championship, then one of y'all is getting a jersey. You know how it goes around here. Leave a like and comment down below your Twitter. And if we fail this challenge, then somebody is randomly getting a jersey of their choice from the official NBA store. Somebody accused me of potentially giving away the knockoff jerseys. Absolutely not, baby. We're going straight to the NBA.com, and I'll let you pick. Under a certain budget, because some of them jerseys like $400, and you know what I'm saying. Awards, if you care. All I care about is anybody from the Cleveland Cavaliers getting some love. The answer is no. We did get Coach of the Year. So I mean, hey, a Coach of the Year is an award for everybody. It's not just for the coach. It's for everybody, because it takes a village to win 63 games and be 10 games above everybody else in their conference. Is there anybody out west that's even close to 63 games? The answer is I mean, their point differential, this is Luka's team that just won MVP. Their point differential is about 9, ours is about 12, so they're close, but will they make it to the finals? The question. Everybody out east should be looking at us like, hey, we don't want to go against them. There's Anthony Edwards, who we wanted to trade for, but couldn't because he was a little bit too expensive, and he wasn't good enough to carry his team versus ours. Now, he only averaged, good thing we didn't trade for him. He averaged 15 and 7 on 33% shooting in the, no, I'm glad we didn't trade for him. In the playoffs, we can't be having stuff like that. Second round, we're going to Klay Thompson, Aaron Gordon, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Clint Capella. That is a huge start lineup, right? Between Karl Towns, Clint Capella, Aaron Gordon, who's more like a 4 than a 3, and then Klay Thompson. Now, having Cameron Payne trying to guard Ja Morant don't seem like the greatest time for some people involved. For us, I mean, it might be great. Ja had 26 and 10. Okay, they would take that. Larry's out here doing his thing. I think. Wait, let me double check. Because you know what? He averaged 12 in the regular season, which is not good, 2K. But at least in the playoffs, we see him kicking up to about 20. He's our secret weapon, I guess. The league didn't expect this man who averaged 12 to average 20 come playoff time. Is he keeping that momentum? Yes, he's got better. Stop playing. He's a playoff performer. He hasn't been there yet in his career, but in this universe, he's a playoff performer. This team made the conference finals from the 3 seed, the Atlanta Hawks. Now, we made a trade with them because we gave them Drew Holiday. They gave us Tyrese and Miles Turner. They somehow walked out of here pretty good. Like, Drew Holiday pickup is solid for them. How did they make it to the conference finals? I don't know. This team is not good. I don't know how they made it to the playoffs. Drew Holiday must be hard carrying. We win game 1. Buddy's averaging 17 in the playoffs. Drew's averaging 20 in the playoffs. Like, they just have a bunch of people averaging double digits, and sometimes that gets it done. I guess. Hey, don't ask me. I know that's a four-game series. 5-game series. 6-game series. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, because Mr. Marketing is upset and he's sabotaging. You know what? Let's start double big. I mean, if this man is upset about stuff and Jaren is playing good ball, give Jaren those minutes. Let's go ultra defensive. Larry, you can do your thing off the bench, I guess, and be even more upset with the way things are going. Because I don't like the idea of somebody on 1 game away from the NBA Finals and they upset about it. You know what I'm saying? The Kenny and Friends team just... Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, we win. Oh, my God. It looked like we were about to lose. That team must have a lot of heart and a lot of hustle, man. I don't know how else to explain how the heck... Not only did they make it to the conference finals, they almost beat us. They almost came back down 3-0, right? Or 3-1 or something like that. But now we're going against the 1 seed. So this is the matchup that everybody been waiting for. Jonathan Kuminga and DeAndre Ayton is their front court. They got RJ and DeAnthony Melton at the wings, and then Luka Doncic up top. Luka versus John Moran is a good battle. But the Donovan Mitchell, DeAnthony Melton, I know who win that one. The Mikal Bridges versus RJ, I know who win that. And that big position, I know who win both of those matchups. So here we go. Now, they almost lost in the first round to a play-in team. So should we be worried about the OKC Thunder? The answer is maybe a little bit because DeAndre Ayton gave Miles the work, but Miles had 5 blocks, but he also shot bad from the field. All right, let's lock in more. Okay, all right, Luka. How do I get Luka on my Kenny and Friends team? How do I somehow get Luka to the point where he can be on one of these rosters? Because right now we need a guy like Luka. That's all I'm saying. Here we go, game 3. There we go. There's a win. There's a win. Now Luka's still giving us a triple double, but John and Donovan got to do their thing. 2-2, 3-2. Stop. I was about to say stop playing with us, but we end up losing by 20 in this one. And since this is the last game of the season, Quickly, I don't know. Quickly's been really good. No, I don't care. You're out of the rotation. Larry, you low-key should be out of the rotation too, but I'm not gonna do that. We're getting 46 minutes to our guys that matter the most. And we're gonna let it ride for this game 7, man. Oh my God, I am tripping. See, this is one of the things I be looking through the comment section. They be like, Kenny, you don't be utilizing all your options. Game 7, we're finally gonna put Mikal Bridges on Luka. Why did it take 7 games for us to figure that out? I don't know. I just didn't think about it. But watch Luka have a terrible game, and we go out here and we win this game 7, and the Kenny and Friends team is victorious. Yep, what did I tell you? Now, did Luka have a terrible game? Did that man Mikal really put the clamps on him? We won by 45 points in a game 7. Luka had to he didn't struggle at all. He had 9 turnovers, though. That's a struggle. And Mikal and Tyrese and Mikal only had one steal. Either way, a 50-piece in the game 7 for Donovan Mitchell. He didn't even win Finals MVP after dropping 50 in the elimination game. I don't know how to explain it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like, and I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. Peace.